Alright guys, welcome back. This is CFP with Survival Living. Sorry I just set off the motion detector. This is a Patreon video. If you're seeing this on YouTube, it's because we decided to release the video at a later date. I'm trying to get more videos out to my Patreons first, and then we'll release those videos to everybody else. So, I got the floppy hat on right now because it is hot out here. Alright, the sun's beating down on me. I was having some questions. I went to our comment section in the Patreon section and the Patreon page and asked about what type of videos and stuff people are more interested in. One of the comments was more recipes for like rice and beans, things like that. My wife has agreed to help me out on that because she usually does all that fancy cook work. Me, I don't have very good taste buds, so everything tastes good to me. The other one was security, especially with the garden. Alright, now I went ahead and took some photos and video last night of our security lights that we have on our trailer. Alright, our enclosed trailer. That way we can just hit a toggle switch to kick on, flood the entire yard. We also have lighting, see if I can see that one there, around the garden. Okay, now that's hooked up to a toggle switch. Having motion sensor lights, those are nice. I like them. I don't have any, just couldn't afford it at the time. So this here works. Now, this, what you hear in the background, that is a motion sensor. Alright, now I have the receiver out here. Just, let me go turn off that receiver. How's that sound? Keeps picking me up in the garden. We got the receiver out here. Now that's a Harbor Freight buy, guys. Here it is. So a Harbor Freight deal. Now I have shown this one in the past. We got a couple of these that we can set up. I think they use 2 C's in this and a 9-volt in the sensor itself. We use that so I can actually hear if someone actually comes in. It's one thing to have motion sensor lights that'll kick on. You probably can see one back here. See if that's, yeah, right there. Those are great. They really are. They work really awesome. But our trailer does not have windows. So when the lights kick on, I don't know it. I have to have some type of notification that something's moving in the yard. So that's why we have this set up here. Alright, there's a receiver there. Let me flip the camera around and show you a little bit better what these are. Alright, so this light right here is an LED light. We've used that, and we've had those for years now. About 2 years, maybe a little bit longer. And there's motion sensor on here. This motion sensor will actually project this entire garden, which is awesome. That's why I kept setting it off when I was walking around. I forgot to turn that thing off. I was showing you it and didn't turn it off. Alright, and we got a light system up here too. Now tonight I'm going to flip these on to show you how bright these work. Well, I'll tell you this much, with LEDs, they don't really come up very good on camera. It's actually a lot brighter out here. It looks dark on the film here, but it's actually not. I can see just fine walking through the garden. Now the great thing about that motion sensor, let me get out of range here. I got it ranged to the back of the garden here. Great thing about the motion sensor is that, well, it still picked me up. That's a pretty good motion sensor. I'm way over here. Alright, that's it. Way back there, I'm on the edge of the garden. It's still picking me up, moving around. Let me get out of this beam. Still picking me up. It is what it is. I mean, that's pretty good. I forgot what we paid for that thing. I think like 30 bucks for the system. Now the sensor itself, it's waterproof. Now the housing, the receiver part, is not waterproof. This is what we mount inside. Alright, this is what we keep inside the trailer. It does pick up even though we don't get internet reception, because that works like a Faraday cage, it still picks up on this receiver. So, not a bad buy. Alright, and again, I have nothing against motion sensor lights. We're going to go take a look at that one right fast. There we go. So yeah, has its own solar panel. Got 2 light fixtures that is actually positioned to watch this backyard here. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with motion sensor lights. I actually like them. We don't have any. We are going to have some in Wyoming though, mainly because the amount of wire I'll need to run on the property to make sure I got lighting where I need it, having its own solar system is going to be awesome to have. But like I said, the trailer we have, the enclosed trailer, doesn't have any windows, so right now it doesn't help me out. We do have closed circuit cameras. Those are still in storage. We have not got that out yet, guys. Actually, I got to dig through everything and try to find them. I showed them in the past before, but you know, I don't have them with me. Our lighting system works off of our solar panels, our battery banks inside the trailer. The panel box that I showed before, I got a designated switch. Now, I did not separate these switches for these lights. It's just one switch just to flood that. We'll get some film tonight showing that. And let's see what else we got here. Well, the sensor itself, the motion sensor, that uses batteries. I wish I had a solar option for that, or an option for a 12 volt. That way I could just run me power to that with our solar system. But it didn't come with one. But anyway, guys, that is our perimeter ideas for security, mainly for the garden. I would do some I'll show you some lights in action there on top of the trailer tonight. But yeah, the garden's going well. There are a couple things that did not come up, and I left that sensor on again. Let me walk over here and turn that off. So again, here is our switchboard. This is our receiver for our motion sensor. When you turn this thing on, of course it does sound off. Right now we got it off because it's daytime. We can see outside. So this is our front mount for our light. That is the Z-Moon fog lights that we did a review on a while back. And this is hooked up to our switchboard. So yep, that is our night vision right here. That is a Generation 1. I've done film in the past. We'll also show some footage tonight. Show you all that. Being able to see at night is priority. We also have our comms that does work with our 12-volt system. I picked these up a while back. I was actually trying to purchase some Baofangs and they wound up sending me this, but these have been working out very well. Like I've said before, we tested these we got right at 2-mile range with these when we were living in Apopka. So it's not bad. I think they actually said they'd get up to 7 miles. We got 2 miles. So that's the rundown we got here. Obviously, if stuff goes worse and you're really concerned about security on your garden, you're going to have to start working patrols, overwatch. You're going to have to keep eyes on your food. All right. We have the ability here, but having something that lets us know, hey, somebody's messing around in there, having a way to floodlight everything, get light on in the middle of the night is key. So those are just some ideas that we have working here. You know, use your own ideas. You know, if you don't like those, maybe you have a better one. Always feel free to comment. I like reading comments from everybody because I don't know everything, never claim to know everything. I'm just showing you guys what we do and what we're doing here. So anyway guys, y'all take care. Speak to y'all later.